Alright, last week we touched on whether or not was meal prep the best way to get in shape, because I've been dealing with a few people who was telling me that they're about to get back into meal prep because they feel as though the best way to get in shape, because meal prep, like I said, it's a great tool. It's a great tool because it takes the guesswork out of things and it removes the discipline. Like if you don't have discipline to just not go snack while you're at work, or if you don't have discipline to buy the right things when you're out on the road, meal prep can be an awesome tool, because you pretty much got to eat whatever it is that you bought for the week and whatever it is you prepare for the week. So that's why meal prep can be awesome. I don't think it's absolutely necessary to get in shape, or it's not necessary to get in the best shape, or it's not necessary to maintain a lean physique. If you look at a lot of the people, go on YouTube, look at a lot of the YouTube fitness models, look at a lot of the trainers, even some athletes. Like I referenced one not too long ago, Kristen Pope, I believe. She's a nutritionist at that, and she practices flexible dieting. You have a lot of people who have great physiques and they practice flexible dieting, and that if it fits your macros form of dieting. So how do you meal prep that? How do you meal prep a cookie for a week? I mean, there's probably some people that do, but my whole basis for saying that is that if they want something dirty and they want junk, they eat junk, and they still have really, really awesome physiques. Or you think the construction worker who's chugging down beers and this, that, and the third, and he's jacked, you think he meal preps? Nah. It's just activity level, one. Of course, genetics and things like that come into play, but don't let anybody tell you that you have bad genetics or a fat gene. Like, we all have that. It's called freaking survival. So, but some of our genetics are better than others. That can be mistaken, but we all have a gene where we'll get fat if we overdo it. That's why we shouldn't overdo it. And that's why, like I said, meal prep is a great tool, but more than anything, people should just want to try to get a better relationship with food. And that's one thing that I touched on last week, is just improve your relationship with food. I've said it before, when it comes to aesthetics, there is no such thing as a good food or a bad food. Foods become good and bad when you talk about performance. But again, the reference Kristen and athletes that, employ her style of eating, you can still perform at a high level, being an athlete, eating not the greatest things in the whole wide world. My boy, Chad Ochocinco, he was a world-class wide receiver, probably arguably one of the best wide receivers, if not the best wide receiver, from like in that 2003 to 2008 sort of era. And the only reason why he may not have been is because a lot of people didn't watch fucking Cincinnati games. But especially from a deep threat standpoint, if he wasn't the best overall receiver, because you had Randy and Terrell and guys like that, he was the best deep threat guy in the game for a minute. But Chad, he would eat McDonald's every day, every single day. Chad would eat McDonald's, and Chad had a six-pack that pretty much popped year-round. And it's like, how do you think about it? He's a football player. He's running sprints. He's doing two-a-days, and this is before they started, playing around and tinkering with the practices and how much you can practice and whether or not you can hit and be physical. He's world class. He's conditioned. He's moving constantly. You know, practicing things like that. Those practices can be anywhere between 2 to 4 hours and things like that. So a little bit of McDonald's, if anything, it's not going to hurt. It's going to help. Those carbs from that egg McMuffin, that coffee, that orange juice, the carbs that he get from the orange juice, all it's going to do is help fuel him for when he's burning all of it off when he's working out and practicing. My man, if I'm mistaken, I don't want to lie. And I'm showing my age a little bit. Darryl Green said, if I'm not mistaken, he said the reason he ran so fast is because he always had Tootsie Rolls in the stock. And you think about it, you're like, come on, really? One of the fastest football players on planet Earth has Tootsie Rolls in his socks. Or one of the fastest football players in the whole wide world, period, eats Tootsie Rolls. What they give you when you at Planet Fitness for just stopping in. And you look at that like, oh my God, that's shameful that they would give you Tootsie Rolls at Planet Fitness. And Darryl Green is like, this is what makes me fat. Like, this is my secret weapon. This is my cheat code. This is the key to all my speed. So, that's it. And there's plenty of other people who have horrible eating habits, that have great physiques. And all that tells you is that, one, there's no clear-cut way to get wherever you gotta get. I say it a million times. There's a million different ways to skin a cat. You will want to know all of them. I pride myself in knowing a lot of them, if not all of them. Because I'm not gonna lie, do I hardcore meal prep? No. But do I eat the same regimented meals whenever I give myself like a hardcore reset? Yeah, like I was telling you, shout out my man again, Elliot Halls. I did one of his resets. And I'll just, get back to the basics. But basically stripping things back down to the basics. And you tell yourself, I'm not eating nothing but rotisserie chicken or grilled chicken, baked chicken, spinach, broccoli, turkey, tuna, and all them things like that. But I went on his exact reset, which is pretty much, you could say it was regimented, because I ate nothing but baked chicken or grilled chicken or rotisserie chicken. I ate nothing but tuna fish, and then just drank a lot of water, 1 gallon, 2 gallons, this, that, and the third, and just green vegetables, and broke it down to the driest forms of protein. And you do that for like 4 days or so, 4 days to 2 weeks, and like I said, it'll reset the hell out of your metabolism. It's a great reset. That in effect is kind of meal prep, but it's not meal prep. I'm not, all right, I'm going to eat this in this exact proportion every single day. Nah. Sometimes I might eat a half of a grilled chicken or a half of a rotisserie chicken or a whole rotisserie chicken. Sometimes I just might eat some grilled breasts and thighs. But that's not a meal prep. It's like I said, no hardcore, hard and fast rules, but it follows the meal prep guidelines. But that's why it's just better to get a better relationship with food, because it's a bunch of different ways to get a great physique. It's a bunch of different ways. But at the end of the day, the common denominator in all of those situations is you. So if you don't have a good relationship with food, or if you don't have, strong will, or if you don't have a lot of discipline, you can meal prep all you want to. You can meal prep all you want to and not lose a pound because you meal prep too many calories. You can meal prep and not lose a pound because you don't go to the gym. Like, you meal prep and you eat great, but your activity level is, hard. There's a lot of people activity level who's in the basement and they can meal prep and You can meal prep all you want to, and you're not going to get a great body if your activity level is horrible. But meanwhile, given the example of that construction worker again, that construction worker might work 16-hour days, and he smokes and he drinks beer, and he looks like a physical specimen. His activity level's through the roof. So, of course he's going to have a better body than you if you work at an office and you eat all green vegetables and things like that, but you never leave your seat. So, meal prep is only a portion of the battle. I won't even say half the battle. It's a portion of the battle. Having a good relationship with food, that's ultimately the end goal. And the reason why I say having a good relationship with food is ultimately the end goal is because I had to actually, I was forced to take off a couple of days this weekend. I'm gonna make up the time. I'm no longer like, when I tell people I work out every day, I do work out every day. If I have a chance to work out every day, I'll work out every day. But I'm more or less in the part of my workout maturation where working out every day is making sure I get my regimented volume. So if I got a certain amount of volume that I want to hit during the week, I'll try to hit that. But I do work out religiously. If I can work out every day, I work out every day. But injuries and complications in the schedule forced me to take a couple of days off, so I binged. Anybody that has my Instagram or has a Facebook page to the fitness page, donuts, ice cream, cookies, Pringles. Yeah, the healthiest thing I might have ate during the weekend was like a sandwich on whole wheat bread, and I binged and I gained 6 pounds over like from Friday to Monday. I gained 6 pounds. It's Wednesday. I'm already back down to 3 because it's like, all right, get that out of your system, do whatever it is you got to do, and then go back to what it is that you're required to do or that you require yourself to do. And it's just having a healthy relationship with food. It's like, all right, I can eat those things, but let me not overindulge, or let me not be so married to those things that I let them ruin my long-term goals or let them ruin my fitness goals. And if anything, that's all those flexible dieters and if and fit your macro style dieters brought to the game, is to let people know if you work hard enough and if you focus on increasing your activity level, you don't have to rid yourself of any food. You can eat whatever you want to eat. You can eat the things you like to eat or indulge in. It's just you gotta learn that one. Either you gotta learn how to be disciplined and eat those things in moderation and not go over your calorie level. Shout out to Hodge Twins. I was watching one of the Hodge Twins video. They was just saying they don't eat like shit 24/7, but if they want one cheat meal a day, they'll eat one cheat meal a day. My man Gabriel say every day is cheat day. I always say shit like that. Like when I'm ripped and I got abs, I tell people like this: when's your cheat day? Every day is cheat day. If I feel like having a cheat meal that day, I have a cheat meal that day because my activity level is super duper up. Those carbs, especially dirty carbs, ain't gonna hurt. And then once you get into the lifestyle and you have a healthy relationship with food and a good overall understanding of fitness, you know what you can and can't do. Like how the Hodge Twins just said, and I tell a lot of my clients, the best time to eat a dirty meal is post-workout because your body's looking for all kinds of nutrients. You're fucking zapped if you worked out any sort of hard, but the body needs nutrients. So it's not going to try to, all right, let me look for the best high quality. First of all, your body's not going to look for the best high quality anything anyway. It's going to take what you give it and use it as energy. So learn that. You should want to put the best quality stuff in it, but it's going to take whatever you put in it and use it as energy. first and foremost. But at a time like that, exercise, which is this manufactured stress, but it's stress nonetheless. During a stressing time like that, once you get done from doing all that and exerting yourself physically, your body's looking for nutrients. So if you wanted to eat something dirty, you could eat something dirty post-workout, and it wouldn't hurt you too much. But a weekend binge won't ruin your diet. Just get back onto your diet. Or a weekend binge won't ruin your cut. Just get back to your cut. But yeah, don't get married to one particular style of one particular school of thought. Use them all and use which one works best